If you give somebody a line to put an excuse in, they will put something in that line every freaking time. But you can't. You can't. Because you're the people who make it happen, aren't you? You're the entrepreneurs. You're the ones who start the businesses, aren't you? We're the ones who get them capitalized. We're the ones who create jobs. 650,000 small businesses will open next year. About 10 years ago, around 2010, 60% of those businesses were family-owned. Today, it's only 42% because people made excuses. They blamed Obamacare. They blamed the economy. They blamed whatever the hell they could come up with. But how many people during those years started businesses and became millionaires? Every one of those excuses was bullshit, wasn't it? Think about it. Every single one. At the end of the day, winners win and entrepreneurs make money. When we accept failure, we find success. When we don't own failure, we'll never find success. That's the most powerful lesson I ever learned from Bar Rescue. Think about it. Think about how many times you've done it yourself. My new book comes out in March. It's Random House. The first time they ever put a curse on the cover of a book. The name of the book in March is called Stop Bullshitting Yourself. And in the book, I attack every excuse there is. And at the end of the book, I leave you with no more excuses. What the hell are you gonna do then? So, if you own your failure, you'll own your success. So what is personal growth? You know, I think about entrepreneurship. Some of us are in this to do social good and make money. Some of us are into this for political causes and make money. Some of us are just here to make money. But we all have different motivations. So we all define growth differently. Sometimes it's social to me, it could be personal, it could be financial, it could be a bigger house, a bigger car. Whatever it is, we all define it differently. But what is common about growth? If you do tomorrow what you did today, you will get tomorrow what you got today. Benjamin Franklin. That is the definition of not growing, isn't it? If you do tomorrow what you did today, you didn't grow, did you? Then you get tomorrow what you got today. You didn't grow, did you? So there it is. If you do it the same tomorrow, there's no growth. If you attain the same result tomorrow, there's no growth. So how do we get better? Every day, every hour. How do we find those resources? How do we find the energy, the knowledge to do that? That's what I want to talk about. So I want to change your mindset. Insanity, you've seen this before, is doing the same thing again and again, expecting a different result. You see, most people manage their business by revenues alone, but you can't. You have to manage your business by the amount of transactions you do and the spend of each transaction. Because you have to manage the amount of transactions in a very different way that you manage how much people spend during each transaction. Make sense? What's the single thing that drives success? You do. You're going to leave here today, and either you're going to change the way you act, or you're not. If you do, you're in a growth mode. If you don't, you're stuck. Let me leave you with this thought. The average American makes 3 to 5% more every year. That's it. They work their ass off to make 3 to 5% more a year. And then you meet those people who buck that trend, don't you? They double their money and their income in 3 years. In 5 years, they own the damn business. You've all seen it. That guy or girl didn't wake up tomorrow and do the same thing, did they? So we can't fall into it. It's the trap. And it's the 3 to 5% trap that happens when we don't advance the way we think. So who wants a bigger car, bigger house, more friends, more dollars, more businesses that make tomorrow different than today?